Good evening, people of the internet. Welcome to part 10 of this series. We've come a long way, and, recently during my live streams, I've had some revelations, and it's just gotten totally dark. I think this thing is bigger than Tom Segura, allegedly. I think it's bigger. And it goes and it stretches its limbs across our nation and across our world. And there's something really dark here. And I just kept wondering, what does someone think? How does someone feel? Why do people do this? Well, we need to go back to Tom Segura, because in this episode we're going to examine his actions, his responses, and he's going to tell us a little bit about that, and how Tom got here to being a serial killer, allegedly. They show symptoms and signs, and maybe if we could find some of these out, we figure out a way to stop these people. Here we go. Tom Segura.
Randy, don't bring anyone love into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Joe Mendes.
Oh, before I forget,
Yes,
I
go
want
ahead.
to talk about how highly disappointed I am in you and thinking about moving on. So the other day, we're in bed.
Last night, not the other
All right,
day.
last night, we're watching Ozark, which I love.
So good this season, too.
So good, Mr. Bateman and cast. Charles Wilkes reached out to me on Twitter.
That's amazing.
About the beautiful boat that he drove. I tweeted that. Ew, I didn't realize it was so
You
cheap.
kids don't need college.
That whole family kind of has to watch out. And you, in no
Hold on.
uncertain terms,
Yeah.
if I were to murder someone and it was premeditated.
Yeah.
I was so stunned by this declaration. I just realized I thought I'd had a ride or die,
Yeah.
and I thought I was with my wife for life.
Yeah.
And now I am actively searching for number two, because the fact that you would even hypothetically
Yeah.
turn me in, it changed my whole world.
Of course I'm going to turn you in. Here's the...
We look at these guys, and you see, like, if you look at, like, the P. Diddy trial, these guys are doing these actions just so brazen out in public. And you see now here with Tom Segura, his just brazen attitude that he could go around allegedly murdering all these people and leaving their bodies around Lady Bird Lake as some kind of symbol, some kind of artistry of a serial killer, allegedly. That they're so brazen that he can't even understand his wife's empathy. They just can't understand how anyone could have empathy. It's their way or the highway. You are just something they can get rid of, or they can keep you around. It's something.
The distinction. It's very important. Now, would I turn you in for involuntary manslaughter? No. Or even a lesser charge. But lying in wait, first degree murder, you're a fucking nutbag, and I gotta turn you in, man.
Why?
Do you see the disgust in his face? He can't understand. Why, this is what I do. How dare you not support me?
Because you're gonna fucking kill me and the kids
No,
next.
I'm
I gotta protect
not.
our children, Tom.
I'm not doing that. I don't understand why you tie the two together.
Because you're gonna get a taste for it. That's what happens, and I
A
know
taste
this
for it.
for killing.
No.
You're already developing the thirst. You're watching all these shows,
Babe.
getting your skills together.
If someone accused me of being a murderer, is the first thing I do laugh? Tom gets pure joy. He gets joy out of being called who he really is, allegedly. He gets joy out of it. You see, I'd be like, no, I'd be worried somebody thought that about me. You know what I mean? Tom and his wife is admitting that he has a thirst for it. The signs are here. These men that want to control the narrative and manipulate, and you're just a pawn in their game.
And then you're gonna kill
Getting
somebody.
my skills together.
Yeah.
I'm murdering somebody who did something wrong. I'm not just
Oh,
murdering.
see, now you're contemplating a mark. You're already thinking who you're gonna kill.
Yeah, but I'm saying
You heard it. You heard it. I swear, the more I watch about this, the stupider I think I am. It's sitting right here this whole time, just right in front of us, dancing around. You know what I mean? Just waving his little tush right in front of us, saying hello, and we don't even pay attention. Tom was this way all along, allegedly.
It's not for no reason. It's not just bloodlust.
Well, what's the reason, Tom?
The reason is that somebody slighted me, and now I'm going to kill him.
See?
That's all it takes? A slight?
And you think I should defend this?
Of course. You're my wife. What do you not
babe,
get about?
Babe, no. Because what's going to happen is one day I'm going to slight you, and then you're going to murder me. You're going to kill our children and our
You're going to
dogs.
be alone, and you're going to have no support system.
Great. I'd rather be alone, have you put behind bars.
Why?
Babe,
How are
I
you
cannot
this-
support. I told you, if you hit somebody with the car, guess what? I'm the first one to be out there and hiding the body with you. You know that, right? That's the kind of love I have for you.
Yeah, it's supposed to extend beyond that.
You hit a bicyclist or something, they're dead on the road. I'm going to come out there with you. I'm going to find somewhere to bury this guy.
Yeah.
We're going to find somewhere to burn his body. No, what we've learned is that you have to dig a hole.
Yeah.
You have to get hydrochloric acid,
Something, yeah.
pour it on the body, and then cover it up.
But I still don't understand.
I'm just curious, what do you mean what we've learned? What does that even mean? How do you learn that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that we were, if you murder somebody, there's a way you should bury their body for maximum efficiency. Is this like one of those kind of like Bonnie and Clyde kind of love? Is what Tom and Christina have, except that now he's looking for somebody else because she has cancer, and but did they have that kind of love before? Because I know he's kind of dumping her off allegedly, like kind of just not being a nice guy to her. But what do you expect from an alleged serial killer?
Am I
Why you
gonna
don't
get
have
that
my
acid?
back? Why don't you have my back?
I just told you if it's manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, not first degree. I can't support you in first degree.
Why can't you support me if
Lying in
somebody
wait.
fucks me over and I'm like, all right, it's time for payback? Why can't you? It's so disappointing that you don't hypothetically have my back. I'm serious. Like, I've never been more
Serious?
disappointed. I'm so disappointed in you.
There's so many things that have gone wrong, and the fact that Christina won't let Tom kill when he wants to kill, he says is the most disappointing thing ever. It shows you where his values, I believe these men don't see people as humans. They see them as toys to do what they like with. They could take you out of this world whenever they want. It's strange. It's strange how I don't know how you get there.
Okay, what's considered a slight in your world? Let's talk about that, because maybe I can get on board if it's a legit.
I'm just
Like-
look, I'm just giving you somebody
Okay,
fucked
okay.
me over.
Okay, here's when I think it's okay. Here's what somebody fucks with our kids.
Yeah, okay.
Like
that's-
seriously fucks up with our kids
Sure.
and hurts them.
yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go kill the motherfucker.
Okay.
That's different. That's probably the only scenario. Or they try to fucking hurt you, like physically try to kill us and you kill them first,
Oh yeah, of course.
or physically harming my children or me.
yeah.
Then that's different. But I'm talking about some guy cuts you off in traffic and you're applying, because that's what it sounds like to me, is where you're headed. Somebody cuts you off in traffic.
Do you see the disdain? He is literally like disdain for her right now. Look at his face. And then I can't even believe it. And then when she says, if he cuts you off in traffic, that's where you're heading, you'd kill someone for that, right? He's just like, and just disdain. Like, how dare you not let me do that? I can't. It's just, all you can do is laugh at it. What else do you do? It's just right in front of your face.
Your Starbucks doesn't come out
So-
hot enough and you're plotting the barista's death. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. I mean, first of all, I think both of those are reasonable.
That's the problem.
excuses.
Woo! I don't know. They can't write this. They cannot write this stuff. They cannot write this. I'm telling you.
But see, that's the problem here.
Okay. You're supposed to have your spouse's back.
Not on that.
Yes, you are. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You're not. Yes.
No. Okay.
You're not ride or die. You're not.
Babe.
And it's disappointing.
Babe, that's cray-cray talk.
No,
If
it's not.
You're telling me that if you murder a barista because your order didn't come out right, I'm supposed to stand by you?
Yes, of course. I'm your
Stand by
husband.
your man?
Of course. I mean, you could tell me that you're like, you can lecture me.
No.
And tell me like how fucked up it was that I did that and I got to stop killing baristas.
No.
But you still don't turn me in.
Of course I turn you in.
You're a real POS.
Turn you in. If you're
now it all makes sense.
If you're the Unabomber, I'm turning you in.
That's different.
How's that different?
Because that's
killing people.
That's terrorizing people that didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, but in his mind, they were doing stuff to him.
No.
Who is Tom? Tom just seems to I mean, okay, this is a question I have then. This was Tom a few years ago, and he just seems pretty casual, like, that sounds reasonable, you know, when it comes to offing people. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, he stepped on your shoe? Yeah. You know, I'd probably do the same thing, man. Just go ahead and whack him, you know? And I mean, and this is, you know, who knows? Fast forward to today, how much quicker? Tom's more angry. He's already calling the people the pores. Everyone thinks the pores is about money. No, he just doesn't value you. You're a nothing to him. You're another body floating down Lady Bird Lake. A lot of disdain here in this man. And we're learning now that it literally nothing. He's thinking of you dead. Over nothing.
No, it was symbolic to him.
Okay. Well, I like how you know the inside of his mind so well.
I mean, I
studied it.
Read a little bit about it.
Okay. Well, look, you're already on the brink.
I'm saying like somebody scratches my car in a parking lot.
Right.
Then I go and stick an ice pick through his neck.
Sure. I can't abide that. I can't.
Yeah, so now guess what? Now I'm not telling you stuff.
Get out of here. What? He's violent. He is just violent. Yeah. Why? Okay, YMH fans, what are you doing here? You ain't said nothing about this? Come on.
Oh, now we don't have a communication in the relationship anymore?
It's definitely going down. It's not going up. It's not going to improve because you're a fucking tattletale.
I would report you so fucking fast. So fast if you're doing crazy stuff like that. Oh, you're out. You're in jail, partner. You're going to turn on me and the kids. I got to protect my youngins.
Why do you keep turning it into that? It's not.
Boo, 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 boo. Because that's where it goes.
No, it doesn't go there.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many killers have good relationships with wives and children? Go.
A number of them.
Yeah.
A number of them.
Healthy marriages, healthy
Yes.
relationships with their children.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ted
Bundy had a nice wife and children at home that he cared about.
You're a real POS for this.
Yeah.
This is crazy because, like, you see, it's just like, you know, Christina, you know, is this the last time she had a conscience, allegedly? Is this the last time? Like, she was, this really, what you're seeing is, like, we already know what Tom is. This isn't like a coming out party for Tom. I mean, it's shocking because there's so much detail here. And like, I haven't seen this, and I'm just like, how do people not, like, woo, woo, alarms, right? But what this is like Christina before, the last time she was fighting for what was right, you know? Now we know allegedly that Tom is doing what Tom is doing, and we're connecting the dots. Did Christina just give up? I mean, this is all on tape here. You know, I just think this might be something deeper.
Yeah, you're a big disappointment. Not just to me, to the entire fan base. I promise you're going to hear it on this one.
Listen, they always side with you on nonsense like this.
This is not nonsense.
No,
this is like you don't have your...
Listen, any woman that's got children knows to protect them. I would protect my children from you.
The fact that you keep twisting the two is... Yeah, you're like, we got to protect my kids. Like that has anything to do with the fucking
You're out of
barista.
here. You're out of here. Gone. If you were violent like that, gone. Tom, you're gone. What's a deal breaker for you?
Is this Bert?
Look at those bitch tits.
This says FBI needs help finding this man, John Doe 40, spotted in a child porn video. Oh my!
What? What has Bert done? Dude, these people are relentless on Bert.
God.
I hope it's not Bert.
He's
No, this
got
guy doesn't have a beard.
Half eyebrows. Well, that's what Bert looks like without a beard.
That's true. What has
You're
Bert
forgetting.
done? It says. Jesus.
Other deal breakers. Well, what about me? Would you turn me in if I killed the barista?
No, of course not. That's the difference. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not going to report my children's mother and my spouse and have her
Piece
go to
of shit.
prison.
Yeah. Maybe I should be locked up if I'm doing crazy stuff like that.
No, you
You
shouldn't.
ever thought about that, Tom?
No, I pull you aside and I go, the fuck are you doing? You got to stop killing people. God. And then you go, I'm sorry.
And I guarantee if I called your father and was like, dude, Tommy killed a barista because
100% he would not turn me in.
Yes, he would.
100%.
Your dad is a rule follower, and he would be like,
he would
lock
not
him
turn
up.
it. You have no idea.
Does this go deep in the family? The thing I just can't get over is just look at how like irritated he is. He's really irritated about this. This goes deep, like Tom's passion. This is the same way if you told me if I couldn't make these videos, I'd be like, what? Get out of here. I do this, I don't know. This is so strange. I would love to hear a YMA, a Tom Segura fan. Did you not notice this stuff? When I was listening to Joe Rogan all the time, I picked up on the things Joe Rogan was saying, and you could tell when he changed. I just don't like. Is Tom Segura just making a cult of people that like to kill? Allegedly? I don't know.
I have no
Lock
idea.
him up.
No.
He broke the
Never.
rules, buddy.
No, he would fly out here and kill you if you.
It's in the family. Did you see that the debt did like? So we know there's these big networks right across the globe of all these killers and things like that, and Diddy. He was doing crazy sex trafficking and all of this, and I just wasn't born in a serial killer family, folks. That's just what it's coming down to. I just did not know people did this shit. This is some crazy stuff. The dad.
You said you were going to turn me in. That guy, are you serious? He would sneak into the house at night and be like, I'm sorry, buddy. I had to slice her throat.
Watch this smile.
Sneak into the house at night and be like, I'm sorry, buddy. I had to slice her throat.
Do you see the joy in his face? He's staring right at her, going, he had to slice her throat, and he just smiles and looks at her. This is terrifying. I'm trying to understand what makes these men do these things, and I guess they're just different. They find joy in other people's suffering.
She was going to talk.
All right.
And he was like, it's fun.
You're going to turn on the children and me, and I know that because that's what
this is the part-
psychos do. Okay, let me ask you
This
something.
is the part that everyone, just so you know, is going, wow, she really doesn't get it. She really doesn't get it.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt the kids.
Listen to me. When you read about your serial killers,
Yeah.
who's the first person they kill? Who's the woman? Who's the first person they kill? Oh, my wife fell down the stairs.
That's not serial killer. It's not.
Well, he's a killer. Okay.
No. That's you're talking about like crime of passion stuff. That's like walking in on you having an affair. That's when they kill the wife. It's not a plotted, planned, for the most part, thing. Those are passion kills.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's killing the barista when
That
they
would
screw
be-
up your order?
That would
That's
obviously
crime
be
of passion.
That would be right, but that doesn't mean
So-
that I'm going to go home and kill my kids.
So Yana, Yana, what that leads me to believe is that your specific brand of sociopathy lends itself to crimes of passion. Now, if you're going to kill the barista over a coffee, you're certainly prone to kill your wife. What if I get your coffee wrong? I bring you a cup of coffee without milk. You're going to slit my throat too.
Whatever. I just look.
It's adjacent. It's psycho adjacent.
We should start.
Notice he doesn't say no. Notice he doesn't say, in the crime of passion, say if a man, he looks at her again, he says that a man walks in on his wife having an affair. She kind of slightly moved, a little bit like it seemed to me that she said Theo Vaughn, but I don't know. That face has no empathy. If Theo and Christina allegedly come missing, you heard it here first, folks. You heard him say it here first.
Figuring out what our next steps are. Okay.
Great.
Now,
who's my second husband?
It's going to be someone who doesn't value loyalty, doesn't value.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And I hope the listeners let you know.
They're gonna. Don't worry. And Tom's right.
The more I learn about these people that do these things, they're just shameless. It is almost if we are doing them wrong, they can move throughout this earth however they seem fit. And if you slight them, they'll take you out. If you get their coffee wrong, that means they can kill you. I don't know why we look up to these people or we let them be in charge, but they are. And we got to stop this. This is, I can't even look into the rabbit hole without being totally frightened. So if you have anything left inside of you, share this video and spread the word that we need to get better role models, better celebrities, people that don't just use us as their toys. People that give us a chance better than getting a coffee right or wrong to live. You know what I mean? If my life rested in a cup of coffee, I don't know how long I'd be alive. Tom, your time is coming. Allegedly.